Here in child's pose, we're going to walk the hands over to the right, and you can stack your left hand on top. Notice how you're feeling. Notice how these poses feel physically, but also how are you doing emotionally, and admit to it, acknowledge it. It's okay if it's not great right now. We're gonna walk our hands over to the left side. You can stack your right on top. We'll bring our hands back to center, and I'd like for you to also set an intention for your class. I've been suggesting today maybe something that will help keep you grounded and feeling at peace. And then we're gonna lift up into a tabletop pose. We're going to start with some cat-cow movements. We'll drop the tummy, lift the chin on the inhale. On the exhale, press into the hands and lift through the mid-back. Follow the breath. We're going to do 2 more sets. We'll come into cat pose again, hold it. Pull your shoulders back towards the hips, reach the back of the head forward, lengthening through the neck. We're going to take another deep breath here. And then tuck the toes under and lift the hips. We'll come into down dog. We're going to walk it out. Start to walk the feet forward. We'll come into a fold. And then clasp the hands on the opposite elbows. We're just going to hang, lengthen through the spine, and breathe deeply here for a couple more breaths. Release the hands down towards the mat. We're going to start to stack the vertebrae. We'll slowly roll up into standing. At the top, let's do some big shoulder rolls to the back of the room. And then we'll reverse direction. Inhale, lift the hands up. As we exhale, we'll swan dive back into a fold. Slide the right foot behind you. We're going to come into a wide-legged fold. We'll stay here. We're going to shake the head yes a few times. You can place the hands onto the ankles. And then gently pull into the ankles. We're going to take one more deep breath. Walk the hands forward. We'll come back into low lunge. Lift the right ankle, standing leg split, point flex. And then release to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, the left foot behind you. Again, wide-legged fold. but this time we're going to point our toes inward at approximately a 45-degree angle, so they'll be pointing in towards your midline. Keep a slight bend in your knees. We'll place the hands on the ankles and shake the head no. Bring the head back to a neutral position. We'll pull into the ankles. Take a deep breath. Walk the hands forward again. Low lunge to standing leg split and point flex. Release to fold. And we're going to go through some two sets of sun salutations. Reverse swan dive up. Inhale. Exhale. Press the palms together as you drop the hands to the heart. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. High to low plank. We'll exhale down. Remember, you can skip this. Inhale into up dog. And exhale into down dog. Lift the right ankle. We're going to come into a scorpio dog. So bend your knees, stack the right hip open on top of the left. Try to drop your left heel down to the mat. And keep your shoulders squared. So if your right shoulder is higher than the left, drop it down. We're going to take one more deep inhale here. Exhale the foot through. We'll come into low lunge. Rest the torso on the thigh if you can. We're going to reach the hands around behind the back, interlace them, and raise the lower them. Release the hands. Lift the left ankle, standing leg split, and we'll rotate it. Reverse direction. And come back to fold. Reverse swan dive up, inhale. To the heart, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Half bend, inhale. Chaturanga. To down dog. And it'll be left ankle scorpio. Again, drop the right heel down, square your shoulders. We're going to take one more very deep breath. And on the exhale, set the foot through into low lunge. Standing leg split, and we'll rotate the ankle. Reverse direction. And come back to fold. Reverse swan dive. We're going to go through one more set to the heart. Lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Half lift. Chaturanga. To down dog. It'll be right ankle scorpio again. Deep inhale. Exhale into low lunge. And then we're going to drop the left knee down to the mat. Bring the right foot over to the right edge of the mat and point the toes off at 45 degrees. We're going to bend into the knees. You feel an inner thigh stretch and then straighten. We'll do that a couple more times. Then hold it till you feel an inner thigh stretch and then straighten. Keep going. And then we'll bend back into the front knee. We're going to plant the left hand onto the mat, right hand onto the knee. We're going to push the right knee out, sink the left hip down, and look past your right shoulder. Take a deep breath. And then we'll come back into down dog. Bend the knees, look forward, inhale, and exhale into fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. To the heart. Lift, inhale. Swan dive, exhale. Half bend, inhale. Chaturanga. We'll lift the left ankle, Scorpio dog, inhale. Exhale into low lunge. We'll drop the right knee down, heel to toe the left foot over, point the toes off at 45 degrees, push the hips to that front left corner, feel the inner thigh stretch, and then straighten. We'll straighten one more time. And then bend the knees, set the right hand under your shoulder, left hand on the left thigh. Drop the right hip down, look past the left shoulder, and take one more deep breath. We'll come back to down dog. Walk it out a little bit. Bend the knees, look forward, inhale, shoulders back, and exhale into fold. All right, reverse swan dive up, inhale. And then we're gonna come into a chair pose first. We'll drop the hands to the heart, sink the hips down, check for your toes. If you can't see them, please slide your hips back until you can. We'll reverse swan dive up, inhale, the hands above the head. Exhale into chair. This time we're gonna go into a twist. We'll take the left arm down to the right thigh. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, release down into fold. Reverse swan dive up, inhale. Exhale, chair. We'll drop the right elbow down to the left thigh. Press in, take one more deep inhale. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. We're gonna twist to the right. Exhale down. And then we're gonna come into what's called a black swan pose from here. Your right knee is gonna stay bent. Arms are gonna open up, and your left foot is gonna point behind you. We're gonna come into not quite airplane arms, where our arms are straight out to the sides, but they're gonna be slightly back, more like a jet plane. And then we'll come into standing leg split and lifting the left ankle up, inhale, and exhale, fold. Reverse, inhale up. We'll twist to the left, exhale down. So we'll hold on the inhale, and on the exhale, it'll be the right foot back, opening the arms, keeping the left knee bent. Good, and then we'll come back to standing leg split. Forward fold. Reverse, inhale up. To the right, twist. Hold, inhale. Exhale, black swan. And then we're gonna straighten our standing leg, inhale. And exhale, drop down to low lunge. Good, standing leg split, inhale. And exhale, fold. Reverse, inhale up. Exhale, twist. Hold, inhale. Exhale, right foot back, black swan. Inhale, straighten the standing leg. Exhale into low lunge. Good, standing leg split, inhale. And exhale, fold. Reverse up. To the right, twist. Hold, inhale. Left foot back, black swan. Inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, low lunge. And then we're gonna come into a side plank from here. So we're gonna be planting the left hand, slide the right foot back to meet it. Now you have some options in side plank. You can separate the feet. You can keep them stacked, which is most difficult. Or you can drop down to the knees. So just keep that in mind. We're going to inhale the hand up. Right hand, exhale, thread underneath you. Inhale it back up, and then exhale into plank pose. Inhale, down dog, walk it out. Bend the knees, shoulder stretch, look forward, and exhale to fold. Reverse, inhale up. To the left twist. Deep inhale, right foot back, black swan. Inhale, straighten the standing leg. Exhale, low lunge. Now we'll plant the right hand, slide the left back. Remember your options of separating the feet, stacking them, or dropping the knees down. We'll exhale, thread the left hand under. Inhale it up. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, down dog. Bend the knees, look forward, and fold. Reverse, inhale up. To the right twist. Black swan, left foot. Lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, side plank. Lift the hand up. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale up. And then we're going to go into a push-up. We'll drop the hand down and lower. Inhale up. And exhale, down dog. Again, bend the knees, look forward. Deep inhale. Exhale to fold. Reverse, inhale up. Exhale, twist. To the left, open to black swan. Lift, and then low lunge. Inhale, side plank, lifting the left hand up. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, push up. And then you can do chaturanga or just skip this. Down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale to fold. Reverse, inhale up. To the right, exhale. Deep inhale, left foot back. Lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank, inhale, hand up. Exhale, thread. Lift, inhale. Exhale, push up. And it'll be down dog. We're going to lift the right ankle here. Bring the knee to the chest 5 times. Exhale in. And we'll come back to low lunge. Exhale to foot through. Inhale, standing leg split. And exhale, fold. Reverse, inhale. To the left. Deep inhale. Right foot back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank, inhale. Exhale, the hand under. We'll inhale back up. Into our push-up. It'll be down dog, left ankle, knee to chest 5. Low lunge to standing leg split. Forward fold and reverse, inhale. Twist, exhale. Hold, inhale. Left foot back. Straighten, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank, inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Push up. Come back to down dog. It'll be right ankle. Knee to left elbow 5. low lunge. And then we're gonna come into a warrior two. Pinwheel up. Good, let's just take a couple more deep breaths here. Make sure you're in good alignment. We're gonna take one more deep inhale, and then we'll pinwheel down, exhale. Standing leg split, and forward fold. Reverse, inhale. To the left. Hold. To black swan. Lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank. Exhale. Lift. Lower to push up. Down dog will be left ankle, knee to right elbow 5. Low lunge and warrior two. Inhale. We'll take a couple more breaths. One more inhale. Pinwheel down, exhale. Standing leg split. And fold. Reverse, inhale. To the right. Hold. Black swan. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Side plank. Exhale. Lift. To push up. It'll be down dog, right ankle, knee to right elbow 5. Low lunge. Warrior two, inhale up. Exhale, we'll reach and go into reverse. Okay, hold it here, just keep breathing. We're gonna look down at our left heel. Looking back up. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, pinwheel down. Standing leg split, inhale. Exhale, fold. Reverse. To the left twist. Inhale. Black swan. Lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank. Thread through. Inhale. Exhale, down. Lift, inhale, all the way to down dog. It'll be the left ankle that rises. Knee to left elbow, exhale in. Low lunge. Warrior two, inhale. Reach and reverse. So now we're going to look down at our right heel. We'll look back up. Inhale into warrior two. Exhale down. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Reverse, inhale. Exhale to the right. Deep inhale. Left foot. Inhale up. Exhale down. Side plank. Thread. Lift. To push up. Into down dog. It'll be the right ankle again. This time we're going to bring the knee to the chest and just hold it there. You're going to try to lift up. Breathe. For another 3, 2, 1. We'll come into Scorpio dog this time. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior two, inhale. Reach and reverse. Inhale. And then exhale, we're gonna come into a bent knee triangle. Looking up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And pull them back towards your hips. One more deep inhale. And then we'll look down. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, pinwheel. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Reverse, inhale. To the left. Inhale. Right, black swan. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank. Thread. Inhale. Exhale, down. Back to a down dog. Left ankle. Knee to chest. Lift, drop. For another 1, 2, 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior two, inhale. Reach and reverse. Exhale, bent knee triangle. And we'll hold it here, looking up. Take one more inhale. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, warrior two. Pinwheel, exhale. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Reverse, inhale. To the right. Inhale. Exhale, black swan. Straighten. To low lunge. Side plank. Exhale. Lift. And down, exhale. Inhale, up. And it'll be the right ankle again. We're gonna bring the knee to the left elbow. Lift, drop. For another 1, 2, 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, low lunge. Standing leg split. Whoops. And we'll just come back to fold. Reverse swan dive. Inhale, up. Exhale to the left. Open inhale. Right foot back. Lift. And lower. Side plank. Inhale. Exhale, thread. Inhale, up. Push up. Down dog. It'll be the left ankle. Knee to the back of the right elbow. Lift, drop. For 3, 2, and then we're going to come into a scorpio drop. Take one more deep inhale here. Exhale, low lunge. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Okay, we'll go back into our regular sequence now. Reverse, inhale. To the right. Deep inhale. Left foot. Inhale, up. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank, inhale. Thread it. Inhale. Exhale, down. Down dog. Right ankle. Knee to the back of the right elbow. Lift, drop. For 3, 2, 1. We'll come back to scorpio drop. One more deep inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior two, inhale. Reach and reverse. Deep inhale. Exhale, bent knee triangle. Look up, inhale. And then we're going to swoop the top arm around. So we're going to drop it towards the wall behind us, and then down. Rest your right forearm on your thigh, and we'll reach the left hand forward. If you'd like to exert more energy than this, you can reach your right hand towards the left wall, or reach both hands towards the front wall. Breathe here for another 3, 2, 1. Inhale up, warrior 2. Exhale, pinwheel down. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Reverse, inhale. To the left. Inhale. Right foot. Lift. Low lunge. Side plank. Exhale. Lift. To push up. Down dog will be left ankle, knee to the back of the left elbow. Lift up for 3, 2, 1. Scorpio dog. One more deep inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior 2. Reach and reverse. Exhale, VKT. Look up. And then we'll drop the right hand towards the back wall, swoop it around, and come into extended side angle. Remember your options. Hold for another 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2. Pinwheel down. Standing leg split. And forward fold. We're going to go through another set, and we'll take a break after this. Reverse. To the right. Inhale. Black swan. Lift. To low lunge. Side plank. Exhale. Lift. To push up. Down dog, right ankle, inhale. We'll just come into Scorpio dog, and then exhale into low lunge. Warrior 2, inhale, reach, and reverse. Inhale, exhale, BKT. Look up, inhale. Exhale the left hand around. Hold for 3 in BSA. 2, 1. We'll come back to warrior 2, and then we're going to go into a crescent lunge. Drop the left hand down. Rotate the left hip forward as you lift the left heel up. Let's take one more deep inhale here. Swan dive, exhale. Standing leg split. And fold. Reverse, inhale. To the left. Inhale. Black swan. Lift. To low lunge. Side plank, inhale. Exhale. Lift. And push up. Down dog will be left ankle Scorpio. Deep inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior 2. Reach and reverse. Inhale. BKT, exhale. Look up. Swoop the hand, exhale. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Warrior 2. And then we'll come into crescent lunge. Good. Let's take one more inhale here. Swan dive down. Standing leg split. And forward fold. I recommend coming into a wide knee child's pose, but go ahead and come into whichever resting position you would prefer. We'll take maybe 5 more deep breaths here. Take the very deepest breath you've taken yet in class today. And then we're gonna make our way back into down dog. Again, walk it out. And then we'll bend both knees, look forward, inhale, exhale into fold. Reverse swan dive, inhale up. To the right, twist. Inhale, left foot. Lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, push up. Lift to down dog. We're going to lift the right ankle again. Scorpio dog. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Reach and reverse. Bent knee triangle. Exhale. Look up. Exhale, ESA. We're going to add a little pulsing motion with our hands. So if you just got your top hand reaching out, then just the top hand. If you're reaching over to the other side of the room, we're still going to be using both hands. Keep breathing for 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, crescent lunge. We're going to bend into the elbows. Drop the left knee down, but don't touch it down to the mat, just cover it. Good, inhale, back up. Swan dive, exhale. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Reverse, inhale. To the left. Hold. To black swan. Lift. Low lunge. Side plank. Exhale, thread. Lift. And push up. It'll be down dog, left ankle Scorpio. 1 more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior two. Reach and reverse. Exhale, BKT. Look up, inhale. Exhale, swoop. Again, we're gonna pulse. Remember, if you got your hand over to the side, we'll still be pulsing, or just pulsing the top hand. For another 1, 2, 3, warrior two. Exhale, crescent lunge. We'll bend the elbows, sink the right knee down, look up. Next inhale, lift. Swan dive, exhale. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Reverse. To the right. Inhale. Left foot. Lift. Low lunge. Side plank. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, push up. Inhale into down dog. Right ankle, Scorpio. Take an inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior two, inhale. Reach, reverse, inhale. Exhale, BKT. Look up. Exhale, hand around. Pulse again for 3, Warrior two to crescent lunge. Inhale, bend into the back knee, elbows out. Next inhale, lift. Swan dive down. Standing leg split. Inhale, we're gonna do 3 Shiva squats. Exhale down, inhale up. If you wanna make it more challenging, you can bring the hands to prayer. And then we'll come back into fold. Reverse, inhale. To the left. Inhale. Right foot. Lift on the inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Side plank. Exhale, thread. Lift. Exhale, down. Down dog. Left ankle to Scorpio. One more inhale. Low lunge. Warrior two. Reach and reverse. EKT. Look up. Swoop around. Pulse. For 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale, bend. Next inhale, lift. Swan dive down. Standing leg split, 3 Shivas. And then we'll come back into fold. Walk it out a little bit. And then we're just going to be going through that sequence 2 more sets. They'll be the final 2 sets. Take a couple more deep breaths here. All right, reverse swan dive up, inhale. To the right. Hold. Black swan. Lift. Low lunge. Side plank. Exhale. Lift. Push up. It'll be down dog, right ankle. Scorpio, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Warrior two. Reach and reverse. EKT. Look up. Swoop around and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Swan dive down. Standing leg split, 2 Shivas. Back to fold. Reverse. To the left. Inhale. Right foot back. Lift. Low lunge. Side plank. Exhale. Inhale. Push up. Down dog will be left ankle. Scorpio. Take an inhale. Low lunge. Warrior two. Reach and reverse. Exhale, that knee triangle. Look up. ESA. For 3, 2, 1. Warrior two. Crescent lunge. Inhale, lower. Inhale up. Swan dive. Standing leg split. And forward fold. Last set. Reverse. I'm sorry, let's just say 2 Shiva squats before we go into that last one. Then we'll go into our last one. Forward fold. Reverse. Inhale up. to the right. Inhale, left foot. Lift, low lunge. Side plank. Exhale. Lift to push up. Down dog, right ankle scorpio. Inhale, low lunge. Warrior two. Reach and reverse. BKT. Look up. Swoop around. Pulse for 3, 2, 1. Warrior two to crescent lunge. Inhale, goalposts. Lift, inhale. Swan dive down. Standing leg split, one Shiva squat. To fold. Reverse. To the left. Inhale. Right foot. Lift. Low lunge. Last side plank. Exhale. Inhale. Last push up. Down dog, left ankle scorpio. One more inhale to low lunge. Warrior two. Reach. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, down. Look up to ESA. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Warrior two to crescent lunge. Inhale, lower. Next inhale, lift. Swan dive. Standing leg split and left Shiva squat. And we'll come back to fold. All right, set the feet back to down dog. This time I recommend coming into a puppy dog pose. Take a few more deep breaths there. All right, we'll lift up to the hands. We're going to come back into down dog. We're going to practice a lizard pose today. We've definitely gotten warmed up for it with our low lunge to side planks. Let's start with the left foot. We're going to bring our left foot to the outside edge of the left hand or onto the left edge of the mat. Drop the right knee down. Point your left toes off at a 45-degree angle again. Keep the right hand under the shoulder, left hand on the left knee. Press it out. Sink the right hip down just like we did at the beginning. Look past the shoulder, take an inhale. And then we're going to lower down. Coming into the full resting lizard pose. And if this is difficult for you, you might want to take a pillow and fold it over and rest your forearms on the pillow. Keep taking very deep breaths. Try to relax a little bit more with each breath. One more deep breath here. And then we're going to come into a closed knee child's pose. Once you're there, once your hips are over your heels, sway your hips side to side. And then we'll lift back into down dog. Walk it out. And then we'll lift the right foot up, set it to the outside of the right hand, drop the left knee down, and point the right toes off. Set the left hand under the shoulder, right hand on the right knee, sink the left hip down, look past your right shoulder. And then we'll lower down. Again, try to keep relaxing as best you can. If you're tensing up, it's not going to help you stretch. We're going to take a couple more deep breaths here. All right, we'll come back into closed knee child's pose. We'll sway out the hips again. All right, we'll make our way into seated. Coming into staff pose, extend your feet all the way forward. And then we're going to go into a forward fold. Lift the hands up, take an inhale. As we exhale, we'll fold. Stay here, keep breathing deeply. We'll take 3 more deep breaths here. And then walk the hands in. We're going to come back up to seated. We'll scoot the hips forward. We're going to bring our toes to the front edge of the mat. And then we're going to do a back roll and come into a boat pose. So back roll, inhale, and then try to balance on your tailbone. Hold it. If you want to make it more challenging, we can lift the feet, we can lift the hands. If you need, you can always set your hands behind your thighs or your feet down. Breathe for another 1. Let's see if we can widen our boat. 2. 3. Keep breathing. 4. And 5. Set the feet down, hug the knees, drop the chin into the chest. And then we're going to start to slowly lower down into reclined. And once you're in reclined, it's time for Shavasana. So you can straighten out your legs, hands out to the sides, relax. So I'm going to be doing what's called a yoga nidra. I'm going to name off different parts of the body, and I want you to bring your attention into those areas and try to get them to relax. Top of the head, right side of the head, left side, back of the head, forehead, eyes, nose and cheeks, mouth and jawline, front of the neck, left side of the neck, right side, back of the neck, the entire right shoulder area, right arm, right hand and out through the fingertips, the entire left shoulder area, left arm, left hand and fingers, right side of the torso, left side, chest area, upper abdominals and lower abdominals, upper back, mid back, lower back, right hip, thigh, lower leg, and out through the toes. Left hip, thigh, lower leg, and out through the toes. Relax the whole body. All right, bring your attention back into your body. Notice how you're feeling. Notice your emotional and mental well-being as well. We're going to wake back up. We'll wiggle our fingers and toes. We'll reach the hands towards the wall behind us, stretch from the hands to the feet. And then walk the feet in, lift the knees up. We'll lower down onto one side into a fetal position. And then we're going to make our way up into seated. We'll meet in an easy pose. Thank you all. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to unmute you. If anyone wants to give me any words of advice, anything that might help me,
Well enough?
let me know.
And say,
I'm just gonna color things.
in my house.
So we're going to end class. We'll bring the hands to prayer at the heart. Drop your chin down to your heart. Thank you for taking this time for yourself. You deserve this. The better care you take of yourself, the better you're going to get through this whole ordeal. So good job. I honor you. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Betsy. Love you.
Love you too. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then Mary Kopecki, and anyone else that has any questions about donating, I'm gonna have to contact Beth or Jen Board. Do you know if people can have a class pass taken off, or if they can make a donation?
That's a great question. I don't know that, since we're not logging clients into the Wellness Living app right now, I'm not sure that if you have a pass, I don't know that they're being deducted, but certainly Beth could manually do that if that's what a client wants. So maybe if this is Mary's question, perhaps we can get back to her.
Okay, let's do that.
I was asking, but I'm fine making a donation. I took one class already and I thought for some reason that it came off, so I'll make a double donation this time. So sorry about that.
That's a good question though. That's a good question. I'm sure that we could do that if you'd prefer to just have it come off of your package too, so.
No, that's fine. If the packages are frozen, I just know like there's an annual renewal kind of that automatically happens or whatever. And I have actually no idea where I'm at with mine right now. So
I'm pretty sure that, so typically the 10 class pass, I believe, is good for 6 months, but I'm very confident in saying that Beth isn't going to hold anybody to that given the circumstances right now.
okay.
So